I'm like, what the F is going on? And I'm telling you, that drives me freaking nuts, bro. I can't do it. I'll walk out of the room. I cannot be around that context.
So to create a family frame, for a man to create a family frame, it's setting the culture first, defining it, then defining what membership would look like for them, how they can contribute towards that culture, allowing someone to, this third step would be to allow them to experience consequences, the members in that family. Anyone under that frame, allow them to have consequences to build them up. But that's really hard too for a lot of parents. Like, at least for me and a lot of Asian cultures too, households, just parenting in general, we feel guilty when we see our kids suffer. We feel guilty when they are uncomfortable. Like, we'll make them 5 other meals. I'm seeing kids, especially in this generation, oh, my kids don't eat that, so I'm going to make them a totally different meal for the rest of the family, compared to the rest of the family. Oh, and they might not like that. So they feel bad. So they create multiple different avenues for them to keep them comfortable, because it's hard as a parent. We feel guilty if our kids are uncomfortable. So what would you say? How do you make sure you kind of hold that frame? How do you hold that standard without just enabling them and then making them, ensuring that they're comfortable?
Well, see, that's the first thing. Your frame is about comfortability. It's not about independence. See, that's where you're already screwed. You can't have both. If you teach them to be independent, they will not be comfortable. Jesus said, God said, after we screwed up in Garden Eden, God kicked them out of Garden Eden. Why? It was comfortable. That's where they were at. Safety zone. Nope. Now the frame has changed. Now it's about independence. Get out. Rely on my mercy and grace. See, we want our kids to be comfortable because it's more about us and our identity. We haven't maturated or matured to be Christ-like.
So you're saying we make it more about us than we even do the maturation of our own children? Is that, I think that's what I heard.
Hell yes.
And that's
and that's your frame. You're living into your frame of being comfortable, because when our kids are comfortable, guess what? We look good. Think about it. Let it soak in. You don't have a frame of independence because it would be harder for us as parents, because we allow our kids to experience the consequences of breaking a frame. See, we're still about us. That's the sin nature. We have made everything about us. And our job is to make disciples. Making disciples is not about us. It's about teaching them what God has taught us so they can be independent and trusting on God. I had a client this morning, did not do his work before the call. And I just sat there on call and said, well, we have nothing to talk about. We just stared at each other, literally, because I can't be more passionate for your life, your career, your family, nothing, because I'll become your savior and I'll get crucified. So the point is this.
Someone to blame.
They have some blame when their life doesn't work for them. They're not taking full responsibility. See, I choose not to keep you comfortable. I choose you to be independent. And I'm telling you, it's hard. It is hard. I'm telling you, I watch families. Oh man, in the Vietnamese culture is one thing, and I freaking lose my mind. I mean, like, I can't be in the same room. They take food, they chase their kid around to feed them. 2, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, even 4. I'm like, what the F is going on? That kid can pick up his own spoon, put it in his own mouth. Why the hell are you chasing him around? Do you know what you're creating? Entitlement. A little king, a little queen. You're their servant, running around feeding them.
Yeah.
They have not had discipline to stop playing.
King Joffrey.
Exactly. High chair tyrant. And I'm telling you, that drives me freaking nuts, bro. I can't do it. I'll walk out of the room. I cannot be around that context.